live.
Hello. Funky Shirt Friday, remember?
There we go.
Good morning and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. I'm Pete Braley. This is my son, Matt.
That's me.
Behind the controls. And you are soon to meet Kat as she joins us for today's show.
Yes, our first in-studio guest.
Yes.
That isn't Trish.
True. Or Charlie.
But Trish has never been on camera in the studio, so she's always behind the camera.
Yeah, we had her on camera in Virginia Beach.
Yes.
When she was chasing Liam behind us.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll have to. We do have to do that. We do have to have a Trish show. I know we promised one that didn't deliver. So
see, the thing is, Trish is a busy person, even when she's not working.
She is. Yeah.
It's hard to get her in one place for a certain amount of time.
And Charlie, who is our puppy, by the way, Charlie is having what do you call him? Demon dog today.
Yeah, I mean it's starting to be every day, to be honest.
Somebody, I don't know if it was me, I don't know if it was Mom, left the bathroom door open, so of course he had to run in and take the toilet paper for a ride.
Yeah, it might have been me, but I'm going to blame it on Pete here. But yeah,
Thanks.
he's actually outside the door right now making noise. It's great.
He doesn't know yet that Catherine's here, so
yeah.
I don't know.
He has not seen her.
If he finds out Auntie Catherine's here, forget it.
All bets are off.
Oh yeah, barking. So anyway, welcome to the Friday show. This is show number 22 on July 2nd, and just getting caught up on some comments. Nathan commented yesterday when I mentioned my birthday was July 12th. He said his daughter's birthday is July 12th as well.
Look at that. We can have a giant party.
I don't have her name, but he says she will be 9 this year. So can I celebrate a 9-year-old?
I was going to say, no, that's a lot different from you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A bouncy house would be dangerous for me.
I would think so. Kat, what do you think? Can we get the athletic trainer's opinion on this one?
Me on a bouncy house. What do you think?
Probably be a bad idea.
I am
That's
in a walking
point.
boot.
He's in a walking boot right now.
Okay, she'll go with a no. We got a ton of responses to the post about waking up with no alarm clock.
It was just nice to have a lot of responses that wasn't like making fun of my hatred of potato salad. So it was nice.
But you have to say your potato salad haters are coming out of the woodwork.
My non-potato salad army is growing. So it's been good.
Our neighbor stopped him yesterday outside, and she agrees. Can't stand potatoes. Her sister too, right?
No, her sister likes potato salad, so they were fighting. Yeah. But if there's one thing we want you to do after you watch the show, it's fight with your siblings for sure.
Yes.
So that was really great to hear.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lori said no alarm. Wake up the same time every day, even when I don't have to. See, I don't have that problem.
No.
Val says she's
Weird.
up by 6 every day. Janice, every day, up like clockwork between 5:30 and 6. Never set an alarm. We have Bandit as our alarm clock. That's their beagle.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you have a dog that gets up earlier.
See, what really blows my mind, though, is the people that commented that they wake up at the same time every day, no matter when they go to sleep.
Yes, that's true,
And
too.
that doesn't make sense to me. Like, not having an alarm gives me so much anxiety.
My play-by-play partner, Chris, said, sure can, 6:30, right on the button, he wakes up.
How?
6:30. Shannon says, I can totally sleep in, but not my husband.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, that's different because I think usually the woman wakes up at a certain time. The man sleeps in.
I don't know.
Yeah, no?
I feel like I've heard both. Like Doug, in Doug's relationship, Doug's the one to get up early, I think.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, they both kind of get up early, but Doug, like, consistently wakes up early.
Gail had an interesting comment. She said, I rarely wake at the same time each day, but I can tell myself before I go to sleep what time I want to be awake. Then I sleep, and I will wake up a minute or two before the time I told myself that I wanted to wake up. My chiropractor shared this technique with me about 25 years ago. I doubted it. He said, just try it, and he was right.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's crazy.
So when you go to bed tonight, tell yourself, I want to wake up tomorrow at whatever, 6:30.
I feel like you need to want to get out of bed, though, because...
Yeah, you got to have a reason. I've noticed that.
Like, I think even if I told myself, like, hey, I'm going to wake up at 6:45 tomorrow, I would probably wake up at 6:45 and then roll over and go back to sleep because I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this right now.
That was a big part of my book, which, by the way, is still available at Amazon.com.
This guy with his shameless plugs.
I mentioned in my book how you have to have a reason to get out of bed. You know, those that are coming back from a disability or whatever. You know, if you get fired from work, you have to have a reason to get out of bed. Or like you said, you can just roll over, you know? Because
every day. Even if I want to do the things that I have scheduled that day, I hate the process of waking up.
I've had many days where I would wake up in the morning and say, I really don't have anything I have to do today, and just go right back to sleep.
Yeah.
So
We do have, Abby says, I make sure my alarm is set at least 3 times. I need an alarm. I probably set 8 alarms. I would
is
think.
that what it got? Because I know you have. I know I hear different renditions. I didn't.
I'm
know
very
there were
nervous
8.
that I'll oversleep. Because sometimes I've had random situations where my phone has died. Even though it was plugged in, it's died in the middle of the night. Cat's been here sometimes when I wake up late unintentionally. And, of course, I swear, like we talked about yesterday. But no, so, like, or sometimes the alarm will get shut off somehow. Like, I think sometimes I accidentally hit a different button than snooze, and I shut off the alarm.
Yeah, that could be.
I don't know. Crazy stuff has happened, and I've overslept. So I set, like, 12 alarms.
I'm looking for one post because there was one I wanted to... because to me, this is really weird. Nancy says her husband can wake up without an alarm. Thank goodness. Okay, well, maybe that saved you a few times. Always wake up on my own between 4 and 5, says Jean. She says, tried Alexa once for fun, but don't ever need an alarm. Okay, so she doesn't need it. There was one lady, it's a friend of ours from church, and she said that she wakes up automatically every day at 5:36.
Yeah, that's kind of...
And that just got me, I mean, I can understand if you wake up at 5:30 or 5:15, but every day at 5:36.
I mean, it's kind of cool. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
If you can wake up at the exact time and it's a weird time, that's kind of cool. It is.
Should play the number, I guess, or something, right? 'Cause
Maybe.
Something's up with 5:36.
Maybe. I want proof, though. Every time you wake up, take a screenshot of your phone. I just
There you
want
go.
proof that it's 5:36 every
Could
day.
you do that, Carol? Could you?
Spooch Bus is here. That's Steve Watts. He
Spooch.
says every morning, 6 a.m., eyes open, don't always move, but wide awake.
Why
See-
is and Steve, is it that way no matter when you go to sleep?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if
that's
you're
a
up
good
till
point.
midnight, do you still wake up at 6? So I can't. I've never had that issue.
Yeah,
Never
no.
have. The other video that we posted yesterday was the one about jean shorts coming back.
Yeah.
And whether or not now you say I have reached a certain age where I have a wild card. I can wear whatever I want.
That's what the clip says.
Yep.
I don't know if I stand. I don't know. I was editing the clip, watching the clip, making the captions. I had a real chance to digest that information.
Oh, okay.
I do still think that there's certain areas you probably shouldn't go.
Yeah.
Like don't walk out of the house in your underwear. I feel like that's not acceptable.
No. Then the certifiable, the cheese has slipped off the cracker.
Yeah.
If you do
Yeah.
that.
But we should probably mention that you don't actually want to wear socks with sandals.
No.
Because we did mention there was a lot of people in the comments that were like, you do it, Pete. You want to wear it, you do it, and you
do what
love
you
it.
want,
And I'm just
yeah.
like, he actually doesn't want to, and I don't think we would let him.
Nathan.
I said in the clip that you've reached a point where it doesn't matter, but it still kind of matters.
Nathan.
Cat's nodding her head. She's
Nathan
like, don't
said
let him.
Nathan said I would fit right in Florida. Not that he does it.
I don't know if that's something you want, though. I don't know if you want to fit in with people in Florida.
Now, we did have some fun with a couple of these posts. Val suggested I wear the fedora
Yes.
with the socks
Yeah.
and sandals.
See, I don't mind the fedora.
Yeah.
If you want to wear a fedora, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just probably not socks and
The
sandals.
cat mustache, she's had a busy week. Harrison
Yeah.
Ford's fedora sold for $300,000. So I happen to mention that I've always wanted to. I think I can rock a fedora.
So if anything, it's an investment because you need to wear a fedora and then get extremely famous, and then we can sell it.
There you go.
That's what we need.
So, thank you so much for and please we encourage that if you see one of our videos during the day, which you have the captions on it in case you're in a doctor's office and you
Yeah.
can't play it out loud. But
You can just look at our facial reactions and just read it.
figure
It'll
it
be great.
But we do encourage you to like any of our videos that you see. Just click on that little like for us. It does help.
Steve did say that it doesn't matter when he goes to bed.
Yeah.
Same time every day. That's crazy.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like the show. Just click on subscribe. We are, I think, as of last night, we were still at 100 subscribers.
Yes, sir.
And we thank each and every one of you. And we're also available on all of your podcast sources, wherever you may go, whether it be Spotify, Apple Music, right?
Well, Apple Podcasts. Yeah.
Apple Podcast, okay.
Yep.
And wherever you go for podcasting, you can find us, listen in the car or you're out on a walk. I did my homework yesterday. He gives me, it's like homework develops out of every show. So yesterday I talked about how on the first day of the month, you're supposed to wake up and the first words you say are rabbit, rabbit, rabbit.
And I've never done that.
I've never remembered.
Yeah.
So I looked it up. Saying these two words before any others on the first day of the month is a quirky little tradition that many follow for good luck. But where did it come from and what does it mean? Well, there seems to be some confusion about the actual origination of the phrase. But the first written record of saying rabbit, rabbit on the first day of the month can be traced back to 1909. A British periodical called Notes and Queries. I love that, periodicals. I mean, you publish whenever you feel like it?
Maybe.
I guess.
I have no idea.
How often you want, periodically. But a periodical called Notes and Queries. The author indicates that his daughters always say rabbits on the first day of a new month for good luck. The word must be said aloud, rabbit, 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 and be the first word or words spoken for the day. While he provides no specific explanation, it is most likely connected to the fact that rabbits are associated with luck, which they have been for over 2,000 years. This is why many people, including Franklin Delano Roosevelt, during his presidential campaign, would carry around a rabbit's foot as a good luck charm.
I will say that there's probably a lot of people that don't say rabbit, rabbit, and many good things happen to them. So
there's no real...
I don't know. I'm questioning it, is all I'm saying. Yeah.
And a rabbit's foot being good luck, as my dear friend Jack Peterson used to say, it wasn't good luck for the rabbit now, was it?
That's a good point.
Somebody took his foot.
It's a very good point.
See, a tweet I read yesterday afternoon from Josh M. Radio. He said, just a friendly reminder that absolutely no one is going to watch the video of fireworks you recorded on your phone.
That's a good point. And it's probably going to be terrible quality.
Everybody's always... Who was it? I think it was the Eagles. They came out and maybe after their first number, when they were welcoming the crowd to a concert, somebody from the Eagles said, everybody, put your phone down. Because they were all doing this, trying to get his picture and everything and filming a live video. And he was like, everybody he says, we're out here to perform for you. We want you to enjoy it, but you spend all your time trying to get a good angle instead of just enjoying the music.
Yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on it because they spent the money. If they want to watch it on their phone, then so be it.
But again, we go back to quality. How good is a concert?
Yeah, well, it's not so much.
Phone?
Yeah, it's probably not going to be good quality. It's more so like to document the experience, so that later on you can watch it and be like, it'll take you back to that moment. See, my strategy is I take like one or two videos of like my favorite song for like, I don't know, 15 seconds, and then I put my phone away, and that's it.
Well, you're at a show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Just so that one video, like I said, it's nice to like go back through your stuff, and you'll see it, and it'll bring you back to that moment. You can think about it again, and then that's it.
But as long as you put it away and enjoy the show.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, before we get started here, any people checking in?
Yeah, let's see. Mrs. Guy said, meant to add to the something I didn't miss during the pandemic conversation, students with fingers up their nose. Something tells me that that's just going to continue. I mean, is it even possible to keep kids from picking their nose?
Now, did she say that was something that she missed during the pandemic?
Something she didn't miss during the pandemic.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah.
Cannot specify that enough.
Back in class.
Yeah. Dana says, morning, gents, vertical coffee, another spiffy shirt, Pete. There you go.
Thank you.
This guy's busy drinking coffee. I thought you did this for 30 years, Pete.
What?
I thought you did this, and now I'm trying to talk to you, and you're busy drinking coffee on the mic. Everyone at home is, like, taking off their headphones or, like, oh, God, this guy.
If you are talking, I don't have to.
People are going to comment.
I can sip
coffee. But I just talked to you, and you weren't ready. You always got to be ready for me, Pete. You always got to be ready.
Excuse me.
All these people at home are going to comment, great show, except I hate hearing this guy swallow his coffee.
Thank you. I think Priscilla is responsible for many of my Funky Friday shirts.
Yeah,
so.
Except the tiger one, that was me.
He bought the tiger. I was looking for my watermelon shirt this morning, and I can't find it. Did you steal my watermelon shirt?
I can most definitely promise you that I will never steal a watermelon shirt from you.
Yeah, right.
Anyways, Mrs. Guy said, I always thought the reference came from Alice in Wonderland.
Rabbit?
One of my sisters taped the phrase to her bedroom ceiling and said it every morning so she wouldn't miss the first of the month. And that's one way to do it. That's
cool.
Definitely one. Also, taping it on the ceiling is a smart idea.
Yeah.
Because you would wake up and, well, actually, I sleep on my stomach.
Do you really?
Yeah, I'll have to tape it to my pillow.
I can't do. I had to lay on my stomach yesterday. I had my second PRP process for my Achilles, And you have to lay on your stomach when he applies that or injects that. But I have such back issues that it's like if I was on my stomach for maybe 10, 15 minutes yesterday, and that's it. Back all locked up.
Every day on my stomach, typically head facing the left.
There you go.
That's how you do it.
Get the note on your pillow.
If it works, do it every night.
I've also heard people talk about putting a Post-it note on their bathroom mirror.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
think about it. You spend quite a bit of time looking in that mirror.
We used to put it on the front door. Like anytime we needed to remember something, we'd put a Post-it on the front door. Well, because you have to walk by the front door to get to the bathroom. So unless you're really still asleep walking to the bathroom, you're going to see it.
Actually, it's the back door. But
what did I say?
you said front.
Well, our house is weird, man. We always use the back door, but so I think of it as the front door because we always use that one. But
now, see, I was gonna let that go because I've learned over the years working with partners that, and even we all say things wrong, but that you don't mean to. So just let it go. But I have a witness, your sisters.
But I also think calling it out makes for a better show.
Oh, okay.
I think beefing about stuff like that is what people want to see.
Is that why you call me out on everything?
100%. Think about all the clips I've posted that, like, I called you out on the burrito
that were not planned.
Yeah, I called you out on the burrito that made a clip. Yeah. Called you out on you're old. You can dress whatever. I don't know.
I can dress whatever I want.
Makes for a good show. Gary says, preach regarding the fireworks. Also hate people who do that at a concert. Nobody wants to see your concert through your Snapchat story. That is true. Yeah. It's obnoxious when people post like 20 Snapchats at a concert and you have to just keep clicking. And I always love it because they're going to look and it's going to say like, oh, Matt Braley viewed your Snapchat story. And it's like, no, buddy. I literally am just clicking through. Because I'm one of the people that my notifications need to be gone. Okay. Are you the same way? Like the red numbers and stuff? And on Snapchat, yeah, right. Like I don't want to see any stories. Yeah. So I have to go through everything. So
everything?
Everything. Wow. Except the one hard one is emails. That's the tough one to get.
Go through all your emails?
My like daily email I can go through, but like I have like 5 different emails. So it's tough to get those red numbers down. Yeah. Anybody else? Kat? Yes.
Those little red numbers?
Yeah.
Hate the red numbers.
Abby says, I have to sleep on my stomach.
Wow.
And Dana says, long live the sticky note. I'm a big sticky note person. I used to have one on the table over here, but I didn't want to put it on the new desk.
That's right. He used to have a morning checklist on when he was using a table, and now he didn't put one on the desk.
And guess what? I forgot to do many things, many mornings, ever since I've had this desk.
Did you ever buy a batch of Post-it notes, and they don't stick? I mean, it's like
I do feel like
what was the point of buying Post-it?
I don't think
notes?
I've ever had a sticky note that's like actually lasted, like the stickiness of it. Also, the thing that bugs me about sticky notes is you peel it off and you stick it somewhere, and then because of the way like the adhesive is on one side, it like folds up. So it's like always
like half folded up.
Yeah, like the one that I put on the table. If you look back at old shows, you'll see a blue sticky note taped to the table right here. So I had to tape it.
But that, you were saying this morning, you know what really grinds my gears?
Yeah. I don't remember what it was that grinded my gears.
Something did. But one of the many that grinds my gears is when you put up a Post-it note, but you have to put up a piece of Scotch tape to hold the Post-it note.
Yeah.
Why is it a Post-it? I could have just taken any paper and taped it up.
So maybe we should make better sticky notes.
Maybe
we should invent some.
Maybe it's because I'm buying discount.
Maybe we should put an adhesive on 3 sides, so you'll still not have it on the bottom, so you can like pick it up, but 3 sides.
Do you think it might be though the discount sticky notes? They don't come with the right quality gum.
No, because I feel like isn't there like I don't know what the brand is.
Is it Post-it?
There's one brand that's is it Post-it? Is that the brand? They're like the go-to brand, and that's what I have, and it still does the same thing. Yeah. Kat's just sitting there like she's just lounging, like we haven't even started the show. Yeah. Like we haven't even got to the show yet. This is just the pre-show.
She's our studio audience.
Banta. Yeah. Nathan says, morning, guys, a little late, but here now. Abby says, a lot of things grind his gears. Me or him? Me? Everybody says I just complain.
A lot of things, a lot of things. I read something once. It was on a self-preservation or awareness website, whatever. Some stupid site that said you should try to go one whole week or one whole month without complaining about anything. Don't complain about anything. Your sister's cracking up. Are you saying that I can't do that or he can't do that?
Probably me.
Oh, she can't do that.
Yeah. See, the thing is, if I stopped complaining about stuff, what would the show be about? What would we talk about? We just talked for 5 minutes about sticky notes.
Yeah. That's true, but I guess for a greater well-being or happiness, go an entire week or month without complaint about anything.
That's true.
You don't complain about the weather.
I feel like I complain about things that don't matter, though, in a comical way. I feel like I don't typically... I mean, maybe I'm wrong. It's hard to, like, judge yourself. But I feel like I don't complain about, like every day I'm not like, oh, my God, are you kidding me? Pete's really going to talk to me right now? Does he not know that... Oh, well, okay, maybe the coffee thing. I did complain about that. That was kind of serious. That wasn't really a joke. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe everyone's like, nah, this kid complains all the time. I literally hate him.
Shall we get going?
I don't know. Maybe we should just complain for the entire show.
That sounds more like a Monday theme.
Okay,
it?
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I got the funky shirt and everything.
See, but Fridays to me are kind of like a Sunday night because I got to work tomorrow.
That's right. He has to actually work tomorrow.
Yeah. Anyways, I guess we can start the show. Should we? Kat, what do you think?
That's one thing you can...
All right. Kat wants us to start the show.
You do complain about work.
Do I?
Yeah. Every shift I hear, I don't want to go to work today.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But those complaints will stop soon.
It is July 2nd, and on the date book for today, on this day in 1937, Amelia Earhart and Fred Noonan disappeared flying over the Pacific Ocean en route to Howland Island. Noonan was declared dead the following year. Earhart declared the year after, 1939. On this day in 1955, anyone my age can relate to doing this, and that is sitting down with your parents on a Saturday night to watch The Lawrence Welk Show. It premiered on this day on ABC in 1955.
No idea what that is. Literally never heard of it.
It's Lawrence Welk had an orchestra. They played what was called champagne music.
Okay.
And there was a couple that did a dance routine, Bobby and whatever.
And you would sit there and legitimately watch this?
My mother would watch it. My mother would watch it every Saturday night. So, I mean, this was before video games and stuff. So what are you going to do? You're going to sit down and watch TV, right?
I guess. I mean, maybe play hockey in the living room and break the TV like you did one time?
My brother and I did that, yeah. On this day in 1956, Elvis Presley recorded Hound Dog and Don't Be Cruel. Did we ever get your opinion on Elvis? I know I mentioned when we were talking about bands I'd like to see that I was never a big Elvis fan. But what is your take as a young person, 22, and a musician? What do you think about Elvis?
I don't know. I mean, I know the hits. I know the hits. I like them. I think
you like his stuff.
Yeah, I think it's fun. It's fun to like mimic his voice. So I feel like if you have a voice that people constantly want to mimic, then you've done something right.
Good point.
Yeah,
that's a very good point.
But I don't like obsess over the guy. I don't know everything about him. So,
I think it was all packaged. It was all they made him up and packaged him. And,
well, I mean, certain people are certain artists that happens to.
Yeah, of course. I know some ladies who were just enthralled with Elvis.
That happens as well.
Yeah. On this day in 1962, Sam Walton opened his very first Walmart store in Rogers, Arkansas. In 1962, there was only one of them. And on this day in 1998, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, the second book in the series, was published in the UK. Didn't get to this.
I heard the books were written after the movies. I'm just kidding. That was just a bad joke.
Yeah, you caught me on that, Ron. Huh?
Yeah. Anyways.
I didn't get to this yesterday because we had so many. The national months for July. July is National Baked Bean Month. We did talk about.
Oh, I was really confused with what the national months of July. I was like, is September the national month of July? I don't really understand.
No, what's celebrated during July?
I get it now.
All right.
Yeah.
It is National Cell Phone Courtesy Month. Now, I don't know what that means. I'm going to assume it means
that's a time out. That's a Matt move right there to bring up something that you don't really know about, and that's why I give you homework all the time because I'm like, hey, I heard this. Look it up. I don't know what that is.
Well, I just got a list of the months here. And
what's it called again?
National Cell Phone Courtesy Month.
Cell Phone Courtesy Month. All
so
right.
I'm thinking this is things like don't talk in a public place. You know?
Which everybody does anyway.
Yeah, and also my phone's muted right now. It is every morning.
I think mine is. I don't know.
Sometimes I forget. Later in the day, I miss a call because it was still on. But I think the worst has to be when your phone goes off in church. Or if
I don't think that's ever happened to me.
Or if your phone goes off at a funeral.
I haven't been to too many funerals.
I've had both of those happen to me.
Yeah, that must be embarrassing.
It is National Anti-Boredom Month.
Let's go.
It is
Notice how it's in the summer.
National Grilling Month. National Hot Dog Month. National Ice Cream Month. So far, I'm liking this. National Blueberry Month, because that's when they're good, ripe on the vine. I used to go to a place in Rochester. I'll have to see if...
They literally said what foods are good in July. Let's give it the month.
It's National Picnic Month, if anyone still goes on picnics. And it's National Peach Month.
Nice.
National Peach Month. All right, so here we go. Halfway into the show already, and I'll tell you what's coming up today. Feel Good Friday. We have Braley's Bizarre But True, a couple of interesting stories. Kat is here for a reason. She tried the watermelon mustard challenge. We're going to find out how that went. We should have done it live on the show this morning. I didn't know you were
Dad,
coming.
it's 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, no breakfast? Okay.
Would you want that for breakfast? No. Okay.
And question for you. Do you snack like your parents? You do not.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, we'll get into it.
Okay.
All right. In the news this morning, jump ahead here.
Let's do it.
President Joe Biden on Thursday offered comfort to the grieving and federal support for the ongoing efforts to search for the missing and rebuild after last week's collapse of that high-rise in Florida. Biden, responding to what appeared to be the deadliest calamity of his young presidency, also met with first responders hunting for survivors from the rubble. But underscoring the dangers still present in the search, work was halted at a time yesterday before Biden arrived due to concerns about the stability of the section still standing. A judge ruled that dozens of more documents about Ghislaine Maxwell's personal affairs should be made public, including some that could reveal more about her finances and her relationship to the Clintons. She's been charged with the enticement of minors and sex trafficking of underage girls for Jeffrey Epstein. Clinton flew on Epstein's plane dozens of times, and photographs show the former president with the financier and Maxwell. The judge in the case said that unsealing the documents would not impact Maxwell's right to a fair trial in November, as her lawyers have claimed. Meghan McCain, the conservative personality and co-host of ABC's The View, who has clashed with her colleagues on and off set, announced yesterday she is leaving the show. McCain said it was not an easy decision, but she will be with The View until its current season ends at the end of the month. She said, on a professional note, this show is one of the hands-down greatest, most exhilarating, most wonderful privileges of my life. Manhattan District Attorney Cyrus Vance has charged former President Donald Trump's company, the Trump Organization, and his longtime CFO, Alan Weisselberg, with tax fraud. The charges are the first brought by New York prosecutors in the case against, since they launched their investigation nearly 2 years ago into the financial dealings of Trump, his company, his family, and his associates. Red Sox sweep Kansas City before they head west. We'll get to sports in a moment. All right, the question I was asking you about snacking. Do you snack like your parents? Most people said no. Most people do, by the way.
I don't know if I've analyzed your snack habits, though.
Most people think they actually picked up their parents' sweet tooth, but you have not. You said you prefer to have a salty snack.
Yeah.
I'm more of a sweet tooth guy. A new survey of 2,000 Americans finds 53% believe they have the same snacking habits as their parents. Do you have a sweet tooth, Kat? Yeah.
Thanks, Dad. There she goes. She goes. She got it from Dad.
Yep, anytime. Respondents say holiday feasts and desserts and appetizers are the meals they loved most from their culture while growing up. Now, as adults, 34% serve the same foods at holidays and parties to their families and friends. Also, sitting down to eat with loved ones at the dinner table is a tradition many say they still cherish. For over a third of those surveyed, even eating a particular food a certain way traces back to their families, as well as what types of snacks they bring on vacations and road trips.
I mean, maybe certain things that I'm just not thinking of. But like, I'll eat an entire box of Goldfish crackers. You don't really do that.
No, I never really get into. I am with Cheez-Its.
Yeah. Nah, Goldfish crackers are my weakness for sure.
7 out of 10 admit that their snacking schedule is not optimal for their health. Yeah. Emotional tension has a link to snacking as well. 29% believe they blame stress at home for their snacking habits, and 22% blame stress at work. So, would you say you're a stress eater or?
No, I'm actually a stress or like a nervous non-eater.
When you get nervous, you don't eat?
Yeah.
That's probably why you're slim. Yeah.
Maybe. Well, but I think that's probably not a good thing. That probably shows that I'm nervous quite frequently. But yeah, no, I think it's because I don't know. Like I'm a nauseous, nervous person. Like when I'm really nervous, I get nauseous, so I don't want to eat.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's me.
Ooh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it has its perks, right?
Well, what do you mean? Staying thin?
Well, like stress. Like if you're really nervous and stressed and you eat a lot, yeah, that's probably not healthy.
Okay. Well, that's one benefit.
Yeah, but I guess if you're nervous and stressed for a long period of time, it's not good to not eat. So
maybe somebody will reach out and help you.
Maybe we should just maybe. Well, I'm not that bad. I feel okay.
We have folks checking in before I move on to sports.
Yeah, let's see. Nathan said, is Kat a special guest today? She is. She'll be on very shortly.
Yep, she'll be on after news here.
Let's see what else we have here. Abby says, you're not a downer. Your complaints are comical. That's what it's all about. Once my complaints become a downer, I'm going to retire. That's a wrap. Spooch says, I couldn't go 1 hour a day not complaining about something.
Really? Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty common.
I guess that's human nature, right?
Nathan says, love your complaints. This is great. Maybe I'll start complaining more.
Wow.
And Abby says it says 101 subscribers. Well, if you were the 101st subscriber, we love you. We thank you.
Thank you so much.
Whoever you are.
We would offer you some free merch, but we don't have any merch. So
not yet. Soon. We have coffee mugs that only we have. Yeah. Dana says, I love Lawrence Welk.
Yeah.
Which is that whatever show you were talking about.
That's your homework for this weekend. Pull up a video of Lawrence Welk.
I guess that doesn't really seem entertaining to me.
What was he, German? Was he?
Was there more than just music and dancing?
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, and welcome to the show.
But was there more than music and dancing?
Not that I remember.
Okay, so that doesn't really sound.
But it's all different. There'd be a quartet, or there'd be a solo, or there'd be an orchestra piece.
I'll look into it. I'll look into it.
All right.
Let's see. Abby says, "Can't Help Falling in Love" would be my favorite song from Elvis. That is that is a timeless song. That's going to be just one of the greatest songs of all time.
I love My Way, but it's been overplayed. I'm
a big Blue Christmas kind of guy.
I never liked that song.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's the iconic. When I think of his voice, I think of that song. Yeah. Because that's why. Like that just little, I don't know, walk up right there.
If you spent any time learning about music or learning to sing, it's a horrible voice.
See, but that's but that's like the talk of the whole learning music and learning to sing thing. Like people liked his voice, so shouldn't that tell you that it was a good? People were obsessed with his music, and that should tell you that that's a good voice.
And I know that I am in the minority in this world, but Bruce Springsteen can't sing.
Well, there's a lot of artists that traditionally would have gotten thrown out of their chorus class.
If he was on American Idol, bam, gone.
Well, because chorus class teaches you to sing your O's ooh and open your mouth but that works in some aspects, but it doesn't in other aspects. So so to say Elvis has a bad voice, I mean it's just kind of wrong.
No, but I'd say Springsteen has a bad voice.
Maybe, yeah.
I love his songs, but I maybe it's the band and his whole personality that ties it together.
Yeah. 100%.
But if you just listen to Springsteen,
I would say 50% of being a successful artist is just creating a successful persona.
Yeah,
and vibe, general vibe that you have. You can't just write and make good music and be famous. That's not really how it works.
Let me get the sports and then bring Kat in because she's gonna start saying.
Kat's gonna fall asleep at some point.
What I get up early for? Right. So in sports, a day game yesterday for the Red Sox. Kike Hernandez led off the game with a home run for the third time in 5 days.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Is that wild? Nathan Eovaldi pitched 7 scoreless innings, and the Red Sox routed the struggling Kansas City Royals 15-1 yesterday. Danny Santana and Rafael Devers each homered and drove in 5 runs. J.D. Martinez also homered. Red Sox have the day off today for travel day. No, I'm sorry, they did not. They traveled yesterday. That's why it was a day game.
Yes.
Eduardo Rodriguez goes tonight as the Red Sox open a 3-game series in Oakland. So late night tonight. And NBA last night, Milwaukee beat Atlanta 123-112. Milwaukee leads 3-2. All right. Let me just quickly mention an entertainment news story that caught my eye yesterday. And then we'll bring cats. Okay.
Let's do it.
Nick Offerman from Parks and Rec.
Yes.
Nick Offerman is joining the cast of Amazon's A League of Their Own. The star of Parks and Rec will play Casey Porter, who is the coach of the team at the center of the show. He takes on the role that Tom Hanks had in the Penny Marshall 1992 movie of the same name. So I guess there'll be a series about the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. And Nick Offerman plays the manager.
Love Nick Offerman.
Do you?
The character of Ron Swanson is like just one of the best like written characters and also performances of the character of like all time. If you watch, have you seen Parks and Rec?
I have seen it. I'm on the second season.
It's amazing.
Stalled.
It really is. Like
Yeah.
the Nick Offerman.
I think
Just his ability to. Do
I
that
think
character.
the last place I saw was when he hurt his back.
Yeah, that was great. Kat's here.
Hey.
Kat's here. She was getting sick of it. She was like, I'm going to welcome myself to the stage because that's it. You what?
You had,
Well, okay, so Josh and I are leaving for Virginia tomorrow.
That's
That's
right.
correct.
And
Yes.
we're planning to leave at 5.
Mm-hmm.
So I like to wake up early the day before so I can go to bed early the
Tonight.
day before.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
I can maybe wake up on time tomorrow.
Maybe.
I tend
Well,
to not
apparently,
wake up on time ever,
half
so.
of these people just wake up at the exact
At
time
the
they need
exact
to,
time, no matter
which
what.
I still think they're kind of lying.
The only time
but
I wake
anyways.
up on time is if I have work. Like yesterday, I had to wake up really early because I
Mm-hmm.
had to get the bus.
But you had to set an
Ladies
alarm.
and gentlemen, the state champion athletic
Yes.
director for Norton High
I'm
School.
an athletic trainer.
Dana,
I'm
Dana,
not the
athletic director, athletic trainer.
I'm sorry.
Aaron's
Dad
the
doesn't know what her
athletic
job
director.
is. Dana did ask how Norton did yesterday. So
We won.
They won.
It was
State
a
champs.
very close match, but we pulled it out and we won.
Yes. I also apologize that only like half of Kat is on the screen. This set was made for two, and it's barely
Dad.
made for two people. But we're here nonetheless.
It's your good half. Don't worry about it.
So Kat, what do you think of the show?
It's very funny to be live. Actually,
Oh.
What do you think of my desk here?
it's a very nice.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's the only reason we actually asked you to
All
come. So you're all set
right,
now.
see
You
ya.
can.
So
Yeah.
so
that's
you
pretty
would
much it.
encourage city audiences? They'd get a kick out of this?
Okay, let's settle down. This is
I mean, it's
quite
a
a
very
small room.
small
Yeah,
room.
I don't think we can have
Like,
more than
I
two
was
audience
just
members.
chilling on the couch, but I don't think many people can fit on
Yeah.
the couch.
Yeah, Kat was also lounging so if Kat's here, that's it, just one person because Kat's just laying on the couch. There's no room for other people. Yeah.
By the way, I did want to mention about yesterday. Kat works at Norton High School. But yesterday, the state championship match was like an hour or so away, right? Where was it?
It was at Triton Regional High School, which was in Newbury.
I've never heard of
Newbury?
it. Never heard of Triton.
But at
When
least-
I looked it up on the GPS, I could see the New Hampshire border.
Oh.
Ah.
So
It was
thank
like
So you
God.
went to
an
Canopy
hour
Lake
and a half
Park.
away without traffic.
Thank God you got a motor coach, right?
My AD splurged for the guys.
Yeah. Can you imagine if they drove that way in a school bus?
It would have been torture. I
New
would have
Bedford
driven
High did the
myself.
same for their team. They had a motor coach that, especially this time of year, when is wrestling normally a winter sport?
In the winter, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But COVID, they couldn't do it. And we wrestled outside yesterday.
Ah.
My
I
team,
saw that.
My team
That's
has
pretty
not
epic.
wrestled outside all season.
Oh, they haven't.
No, and we were told 2 days ago that we were going to be inside.
Oh.
And we pulled up to the school yesterday.
That's
and
why your coach.
That's pretty
wasn't
messed
happy.
up.
Yeah, we pulled up yesterday, and their coaches were like, "Oh no, we're outside on the football field." So my coach had a nice talk with the guys and was like, "Well, they're trying to throw us off, but
Is it
it's
still
not
the
gonna
same
work."
mat, like wrestling mat?
Huh?
Is it still the same like wrestling mat that
Yeah.
they just
Yeah,
move
they put
outside?
a mat down
So
on
I
the
wonder
football
how
field.
different it actually feels. Like I don't think the
It's
wind
just-
really affects the
It's the
wrestling.
sun. The
Oh,
sun heats
okay.
up the
All right.
mat a
Yeah, all right.
lot,
That makes
so
sense.
Luckily, like halfway through yesterday, it ended up getting really cloudy.
Yeah,
But
it would have been fun if it rained.
How do you like?
so it
Everyone would have
did
just been
in
slipping all over the place.
It did in the morning. They had tarps over the mat.
Ah,
Okay.
I say no tarps. Make it like a slip and slide. It's like slip and slide wrestling.
No,
So,
then
Kat-
that's more cleaning.
Kat, how do you like wrestling?
I don't.
Okay, you're state champs now, though. You have to say you like it no matter what.
I love wrestling.
There you
no,
go.
I'd rather take football and like ice hockey every day.
Ice hockey.
Yes.
Wow. Now with
I think I would have been great at ice hockey.
do you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was good at floor hockey. I just would need to get the
I
skating
think Charlie
part down.
hears me now.
Oh, is Charlie
'Cause he's
outside?
scratching at the door.
Ah, okay.
Where is Trish? Trish is supposed to be on Charlie duty.
Well, no. So why don't we get to the reason we asked Kat to come by?
Yeah.
And that is now where did you and I were talking about this the other day, and you said that there was a TikTok challenge.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok.
Yep.
Okay.
I saw it too. But I said to myself, I'm not going to put mustard on watermelon.
Well,
This
see,
was-
I'll try weird things.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm the Braley kid that will try weird. Like,
Probably.
I'm going to Doug's house for the 4th of July, and I'm trying gator.
Yeah, I
they're
would
cooking
not.
a gator.
That
I'm
sounds.
gonna try
I heard it's
alligator.
really chewy. That sounds kind of weird to me.
Tim says it tastes like chicken, so.
Doesn't
Do we
everything?
Do we trust people that say it tastes like shit? That's the go-to. Like
Josh said he will only try it if I get it for him. He doesn't want
He-
to see the alligator.
he knows
Oh,
that it's not
okay.
going to be alive, right?
All right.
I saw a picture of it. It's pretty cool.
Well, yeah, they
Last,
sent the Snapchat, but I think it was dead in the Snapchat, right? Already.
yeah, it's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Last year they did a pig on the open fire, and this year they're doing a gator.
Yes.
So
Yeah, they go all out. A lot of people are saying hi, Cat. Abby says hi, Cat. Nathan says hi. Dana said, nice kid, Cat. Nice kid, Cat. You're a nice kid, Cat.
Oh, thank you, Dana.
nice kid, Cat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, she didn't have to go to that wrestling match because it was an away contest.
Oh, I'm sorry. Nice job, Cat. That's what it said.
The
yes. And
the
Norton.
athletic I did it again. The athletic trainer doesn't always have to go to away games, but you were their good luck charm, right?
I was the good luck charm. A lot of the guys were like, "Kat, are you gonna come with us, please?" And I have a couple injuries I don't want to keep.
You know,
an
we
eye
call
on,
that
so.
job security because
Oh, definitely.
if they fire you, now all these people are going to be like, I'm not playing unless Cat's
And the
here.
best part, I didn't even have to work yesterday.
There
oh,
we go.
nobody got hurt or anything? No.
No,
That's what it's
the
all about.
only thing I had to do was wipe blood off of my kid from the other kid.
Nice.
The
okay.
other kid got a wicked bloody nose. Like,
That's what I'm talking about.
it was everywhere, and it got all over my kid. So
Ugh.
that's the extent of my work from yesterday.
And
I
isn't
just-
that the most common injury in wrestling? Is a
bloody
nose?
noses? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be me.
And you're
No one would even touch me, and I would get a bloody
But your
nose.
stress with those is you only have how long to stop it?
I have a minute and a half of blood timeout and injury timeout.
But you
And
don't
that
actually stop it. You
includes,
just like clog it up, right?
I don't think it includes cleaning up the mat though.
Okay.
But like a bloody nose, you're really just clogging up the nose. You're not actually stopping.
Yeah,
that.
pretty much. So like I just, I kind of shove gauze
Yeah.
at their nose while I'm getting the nose plug ready,
Yep.
and then I literally just goes right on up there.
Just throw a tampon up there and get
That's
back
about
out
it.
there, champ.
It's pretty much all I can do for it.
Yep.
All right, so let's go back. You're flipping through TikTok one night, and
Yes.
and what did you see? What was the challenge?
Someone took a piece of watermelon and put mustard on it, and they were like, "Oh my god, this is so good." And then I saw others that were like, "This is disgusting."
I'm
So I
always
was like,
skeptical because people do this quite frequently on TikTok. They're like, it's actually not that bad, but it's like terrible.
Yeah.
So people will do anything for views, so
then
you always have to think
said,
about
like,
it.
"Oh, I wish I could do it for the show, but I don't like mustard."
I hate mustard. I can't
So
stand
I
the
was
taste.
like, "Well, I have mustard and watermelon." At
So
my
she
house.
called me from her house the other night, and they set up the camera, and how
And
was
I
it?
did it.
How was it?
I can honestly say,
Wait, set up the camera. There's a video.
Well, on her phone.
no, I
Well,
FaceTime.
you- She was
Oh,
FaceTiming.
okay, all right. I was like,
can't
why am I
record-
not playing the video
I
right
can't
now?
record a FaceTime, can I?
No.
No. Okay.
Well,
You can on Facebook.
yeah,
If you
but
do
I
the
think
Facebook
I think there might be a way on FaceTime, but I don't know. It's
I
too
don't know.
complex for you. Pete.
Anyway,
I can honestly say it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
See, I don't know if I can get behind that. It's too weird.
I will say it's still not good,
Yeah.
but it's
Okay.
not as terrible as I thought it was.
So you
gonna
wouldn't,
be.
if you walked to a cookout and there was a watermelon on the table and there was a bottle of mustard, you wouldn't be like, oh, this is great. Let me try it. Let me do it again.
No,
No, all right.
done it once, that's enough.
But you didn't stop there.
I did not, because then the night before I saw another trend on TikTok that was cinnamon on watermelon.
Yeah, I was wondering if you thought of that or you saw it on TikTok.
No, I
but you
saw
saw it on TikTok. Gotcha.
TikTok is a bad place for me.
Yeah, a cat just gets really bad ideas
Who
on
is it that
TikTok.
keeps telling me time waster? It's,
Trish.
Josh, right? Your fiance.
Oh, Josh and Trish are the same
I
way.
get
Yeah.
really mad when I go on TikTok because then I just stop paying attention.
Trish gets heated when she walks downstairs and Pete's on TikTok.
Yeah.
Well,
She gets heated.
I'm on TikTok. I don't even hear Josh. Like, I literally do not even hear him talking to me, and he gets really mad.
There you
I
go.
don't do that.
TikTok's gonna be breaking couples up out here.
So you decided to try watermelon with cinnamon, and how did that one go?
The mustard was better.
Really?
Yes.
See, I hate cinnamon. Cinnamon's
really?
nasty to me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
On
I drink a
very
cinnamon-flavored
few
coffee.
things like
Yeah.
cinnamon buns.
Well, it's
okay,
weird,
but
like,
other than
the
that,
juice of the watermelon made the cinnamon like really like thick.
yeah. No,
Like, it got-
I can see
you
what
know
you're
I
saying.
mean?
Yeah.
Like it got thick, so then it got stuck in my throat, and then I was coughing all
Yeah,
night.
that's gross.
But
It's like the cinnamon
yeah.
challenge
Yeah,
with a watermelon.
it was terrible though.
What is the cinnamon challenge? Is a
It's like a spoonful.
a
right?
spoonful. Yeah. And but like no one can actually. You're supposed to
Yeah,
try and
'cause you
swallow it,
cough
but
it out.
yeah,
Yeah, you cough it out.
it's
for
literally
some
going to
reason.
kill people. It's great.
I wouldn't be surprised if it hasn't already.
Probably. That's like the saltine challenge. 6 saltines in a minute
Yeah.
or something like that.
Now, who do you follow? I don't see these in my, what do you call it, For You page.
Well, the thing about TikTok, like I've said before, is it like tailors to you. So
what you like.
Yeah.
It's-
So to be honest, I don't know why it was on my For You page. The cinnamon one was I follow. I don't know how to say her last name. Her first name's Janelle.
Okay.
She's like a keto, healthy nut person. So I
Okay.
follow her because I was like, I'll get some recipes.
Mhm.
But then she's like, I have always had cinnamon on my watermelon
That's nasty.
since I was a kid. And
I
was
never
like,
put anything on my watermelon.
what?
I see.
It was
Yeah, it's one of those foods where I don't know why people were like, this needs something else. Like, I don't think
Yeah.
watermelon is that thing.
She has another thing I'm going to try though.
What is it?
It's a cucumber dipped in sugar. She says it tastes exactly like watermelon.
That one
That
I might try.
That just seems unhealthy.
A cucumber dipped in sugar?
Yeah, so like you have sugar on a plate and then
Yeah.
you take your cucumber and you kind of dip it around to like
Okay.
coat it. And she says it tastes exactly
Leave
like
it to
watermelon.
Americans to take
Challenge.
healthy food and say, how can I turn this into candy?
Hey, how can I make it bad?
Yeah. This is good for you, but it's just not good
But
enough.
I
Maybe
did
we-
it for the show.
Oh,
We appreciate it
thank you.
because
Thank
we
you
don't
so
we don't
much.
have the balls to do it. So
I'll do it again if you guys want.
I might try the cucumber and sugar one. I might try that.
because there's sugar involved.
Probably go back to my sweet tooth.
Dana did say Matt's drinking moonshine from the mason jar. It's just
yeah.
water,
Just
okay?
water.
I
It's
got
8:50 in the
water.
morning.
I can
Come on
promise
now.
It's water.
Yeah, Kat got it from.
I got it.
I think you need to come over more often. It's nice. It's like you're the intern.
No.
No. Hey, the
I mean, I am on summer vacation now.
There you go. You're
That's
looking for a
right.
job. You're looking for
so
a
how
job.
were you when the guys were going for the state championship, knowing that they're delaying your summer
That's what I'm
vacation?
saying. Like, are you supposed to root
It
for
was
these
like-
teams? Because the sooner they quit, the sooner, and you get paid the same amount either way.
I do.
Yeah.
It was a happy sad. But then it was funny. So yesterday, we surprised the guys and we called the police department and we got them a police escort home.
Nice.
So the fire department came out, the police department came out, and they met us on 140, and we were driving back, and they escorted us all the way to the school. And so a coach bus, it's like angled, right?
Yeah, a
like
little
when you
bit.
walk up,
You
it's
go up,
angled.
yeah.
So one of the police like trucks, ambulances, I don't know, it was in front of us, and the light was directly in our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my kids was like, "Man, it's a good thing none of us have a seizure disorder because Kat would have to work." And I just looked at them and I was like, "You guys won. I am done.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
am not working anymore. Like I am on vacation."
I
If you have
not your trainer.
if you have a seizure, I'm going to sit here and watch you. Okay.
I actually said the fire department's following us. So
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So that's not even your job anymore.
You even had a parent come up to you, right? Because it was a close match, and the parents said,
We went into the last match leading 32-30.
"I have no idea how they score this."
I have no idea
Yeah,
how
no,
wrestling
it's like volleyball.
works.
Yeah.
I'm slowly learning the point system, but it literally came down to that match to determine who won.
Wow.
And I had like all of our fans kind of like stormed up to hug their kids and all that. I had a bunch of them coming up to tell me, "You almost had to work on all of us because we're having heart attacks."
These people. Now, I was going to say that wrestling is the one where you try and push them out of the circle, but that's sumo wrestling, right?
Yes, if you go out of the circle in this wrestling,
Yeah.
you're out of bounds and you have to restart.
Okay. So but you get to restart. Okay.
Yeah, you go back to the center.
But this one, you're trying to pin people, right?
Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay.
Any
Did a couple
knockouts?
things
Can you knock
yesterday.
people out?
No.
No, right? Okay.
No, because then
That would make your life a lot harder.
that makes for a long day of work.
Yeah, I was
for
going to
me.
say. We do have some people talking about Gator in here. Justin says Gator was good. Salty chicken.
Okay.
Salty chicken.
So there you go.
bunch of
Dana
words.
also says, where'd it go? Gator is great if cooked properly, but Steve's on the job.
Steve
and
is-
Steve's Steve and
Isn't
Jeremy.
Steve a professional cook?
Steve and
Yeah.
Jeremy are both professionals.
Steve has
Cooks.
a catering company, and Jeremy, the other neighbor, is actually a chef for, like, when a restaurant wants to change their menu, he creates new meals.
So that should be good.
I'll have to hit him up when I start my restaurants.
I'll have to let you guys know how it tastes.
Yeah.
Please
Great.
do.
I'm gonna have to come back on the show.
There you go.
Or have somebody video. They can send.
Or
us
we
the
can
video.
call. Yeah, like I said, I set up the thing. You can call.
That's right.
Yeah, my service is not the best.
That's
about
true.
it.
That's true. It was great last night, but who knows about the
Well,
It's
have a
hit and miss.
safe
The morning.
trip.
Oh, thank you.
yeah.
Nice,
Going
nice
down
drive
to-
coming up tomorrow.
Oh yeah, going down to babysit Liam.
That'll be
It's
fun.
not really a vacation if you think about it.
It wasn't a vacation when we were there.
Well, like if you think about it, we're all
Well-
like, yeah, we're going on vacation. And I was like, yeah, but I'm going to babysit a 1-year-old.
True. Well,
Every
it's a
day.
better vacate. It's you get to spend time with them. So
Yeah.
see, for us, we did the show down there, so it really didn't. I had to wake up earlier down there than I
Daycare's
do up
closed,
here.
That's why I'm going.
Yeah, Liam's daycare's going on vacation, so Auntie's taking. Or it would have
Yep.
been me and Mom. We're doing the August week.
Yeah.
I have July. You guys have August.
I read. Speaking of TikTok, I saw a TikTok last night. 2 of them that talked about moms going on vacation with kids, and she said, "We don't really go on vacation. We just parent in a different place."
Pretty much.
Pretty much it. you
Let's
know?
ask
I mean,
Sarah.
now we're grown up. I would hope that's not the case. But
No, someone did say it's much better when they're older.
yes. We do have to say, let's see. Mrs. Guy said, OMG, Kat has a killer sister look. Did you give me a sister look at some point?
I don't know. How to
I probably said something. Did I say something?
It's probably so routine with
Yeah.
us we didn't even notice. Like,
Peter
she
Guy
does it all
says,
the time, you
yeah,
know?
sibling cat fight. Did we
Did we fight?
disagree? I didn't think we. Oh, the internship thing, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that
Oh.
thing.
See, I'm so used to it. It's
Yeah,
just, you
this is
know,
just life.
Yeah, it's just
We're
us.
so used to it,
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Andrea says my mom used to put salt on watermelon. I have heard that one.
I have done that.
Yeah.
Yes. Now that I think about it, I have
I've
tried.
I haven't done
mustard
it, but
on
I've heard of people
watermelon,
doing
but I've never done salt.
Salt's not bad.
That is pretty weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably should have started with the somewhat normal things.
Probably. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
All right. Well, have a
I'll
safe
just-
trip.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks for
Thank you
being here.
coming by.
Of course.
Yeah.
of
And go.
course.
Charlie's gonna get all excited and probably what do we
Excited
call it?
sprinkle.
Excited sprinkle.
Means
all
he's gonna
over your
pee.
foot.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Well, believe it or not, we are getting near the end of the show. So
Yeah.
I do want to get to Feel Good Friday, though, because it's something that I save at different times during the week. And I encourage you, by the way, if there's anything that you want to celebrate and let people know about, you can send it to us either in the comments on the video or our email address. It's thepetebraley@gmail.com.
Yes, sir.
My Feel Good Friday actually came from Diane this week. Diane messaged me early this week, I think it was Monday, and she said our first annual Fairhaven's Gut Pride event in the center of town Sunday was awesome, even though it had been put together in just 2 short weeks. It may make a good Feel Good Friday story because many young people from our town's LGBTQ community spontaneously wanted to speak out. Some have told me the over 100 people who had gathered made them feel safe. They felt safe to speak out because of the outpouring of love from their fellow citizens. I've never been prouder to live in this town, the town of Fairhaven.
That's
So
awesome.
this is a Feel Good Friday. And one other story I read, a couple in South Carolina worried about their lost dog were surprised when the doorbell rang in the middle of the night. Mary Lynn and her husband Ryan say their dog Raja got spooked by fireworks. We talked about that. And he escaped from their backyard in Greenville. For 7 hours, the worried couple searched for the dog but could not find her. Then, around 3 in the morning, Raja walked up to the house's front porch and rang the doorbell with her nose.
That's what I'm talking about. That's crazy.
Lynn explained, I don't even know how she knew how to do that. I've never shown her how to do that. She doesn't go out in the front yard except to the car, so she has never even seen us use the doorbell, but somehow knew how.
Maybe the TV. Maybe the dog saw on TV people ringing the doorbell.
With all those Ring cameras.
I also
and all
think
that.
dogs do a lot of stuff when people aren't watching.
Do you really?
Yeah, well, we've always wanted to put cameras to see
Oh,
what,
yeah.
what Baxter and Oscar used to do when we left.
That's true. We'd be gone for a couple hours.
Yeah, I feel like they just
sleep?
probably walk around on two feet and just walk around, get stuff out of the fridge, crack open a beer, and
Watch
sit
the
on it.
Animal Planet.
Yeah, probably.
Something like that while
Yeah.
we're away. Anyway, thank you for being with us this week. We had a lot of good stuff this week.
Yeah, it was a great week.
Yeah. Learned about potato salad. Learned about waking up easily.
Matt
So-
creating enemies. It's always great.
Yeah,
It's really
don't you
great to
love it?
create some enemies.
Yeah. Early in the week, we had your love for accounting. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's been a month-long thing. Well, that's been a 4-year-long thing for me personally.
So we hope you have a great weekend. We are going to be off on Monday, right? We're going to take the holiday off and sleep in.
Well, yes and no, because I think we might be doing an interview on Monday.
Yes, because the only time we can talk to this person is when he has a day off.
Yes.
So,
but look at this. We're working when we're not working. That's what it's all about.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
We hope you have a great weekend. Do you have anything to catch up on before we leave?
Yeah, I wanted to get one thing. Nathan says, my favorite band is the Foo Fighters. What are your thoughts on Dave Grohl as a singer?
Dave Grohl. Yeah, kind of in the same category as Springsteen as far as
not a technically correct voice, but it's great.
But he makes it work.
Yeah, and it's that. I feel like that's what's if everyone's saying. I mean, the thing is, if you took like the best like choir singer, and put them as like just threw them into the pop game or something like that, they probably wouldn't succeed.
There are some exceptions, though, because every now and then you will see. In fact, if you go on YouTube, you can probably find, what do they call it? A straight feed from the mic.
Yeah.
Without the music.
No, I'm not saying whether or not they're
you'll find
good
like
or not.
a straight feed of Marvin Gaye.
Yeah.
And his voice was so point on.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know?
But I'm not saying like good or not. I'm saying technically good or not. Like Whitney Houston was good in every aspect of everything.
Yeah.
But like Luke Combs isn't. But he still hits like different riffs and different like stuff that if you don't have a good voice, you're not going to be able to do. But so like it's still, if you isolate his voice, it's technically a good voice. It's just not like a choir good voice.
Okay.
So
right.
that's all I'm saying.
I got you.
Yeah. But yeah, like Ariana Grande is like a really great singer. Like phenomenally.
Yeah.
Just voice on her own. There's a lot of pop stars that like people don't think. Everyone loves to throw like auto-tune in the game. Mm-hmm. They're like, "Oh, you're just using auto-tune." It's very hard to make a really bad voice sound good with auto-tune. Auto-tune helps. Auto-tune's like an effect.
But it has a limit.
Auto-tune's like an effect you would put on a guitar. Like if you put like a drive on a guitar to make it sound, or like a fuzz on a guitar to make it sound like just fun. Auto-tune's just something like that, but it can't take a crappy voice and make it sound good. It can take a good voice and make it sound a little bit better. But it can't fix a bad voice. So it's funny when everyone like, because I see like phenomenal singers get rashed on social media for
Britney
like,
Spears.
oh
Britney Spears
turn down the auto-tune a little bit, but it's like you really can't sound like, if you can't sing, auto-tune's not going to make you better.
Okay.
It's not. That's the fun thing about it. And you don't realize that until you start making music, but it is funny. What else we got here? Abby says she's going to have the kids try the watermelon and mustard.
Okay.
Do it up.
All right.
I guess that's the perk of having kids. Make them do it. So Pete can attest. He just made Kat do it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see. I think there's... Oh, Gary says Burger King is still disgusting. Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed. Right. Let's single-handedly shut down... No, I'm kidding. But yeah.
I was tempted... Was it yesterday? I was tempted to actually sit in the parking lot of Burger King and maybe ask people that come walking out, but then I thought, it's got stalker written all over it, you know?
I don't know. It would be funny if we went there with like a camera and a microphone, and every person that went in there, we would probably get the cops called on us for harassment.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Like just to stand there and be like, out of all these fast food options, you chose Burger King. Why? And they're like, I didn't. They're like, I didn't. I just work here. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you can go.
This is my girlfriend. She made me come here.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Anyway, big plans for the weekend for you? Oh, you're working.
I have to work.
You're working.
Yes.
Yeah.
All weekend.
I don't know what we're going to do because the weather in southern New England is not supposed to be good. It's supposed to be, I think, 64 degrees for a high tomorrow.
Yeah.
And some rain. Then Sunday, I guess, rain in the morning, but still kind of Monday looks better. So I don't know what and I'm back in the boot, so I'm limited to how much walking I can do. So
yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Hope it's a good one for you, though.
Yeah.
And we leave you with this thought for the day. I remembered to look one up today.
Let's go. There we go.
If you don't go after what you want, you'll never have it. If you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you don't step forward, you're always in the same place.
If not stepping back.
Oh, snap.
Okay.
So, that's it for today. Go out and make it a great day. Have a great weekend.
We'll see you guys next week. Peace.